Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena, and today we are back for the goalless kill for the 5th time. What is going on tonight, guys? As we see, looking at the Abyssal Expedition, thank you guys for joining me. Right here, we do have 7 more minutes, 7 minutes and 45 seconds, so just a couple more minutes before we go ahead and join in the battle. This one, we are not killing the ads. So as we know, when Goalless resurrects, he has 60 camps with him. That is right, 60 that you have to defeat, and they are fully geared out difficult camps. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. So looking at the Abyssal Expedition, since this is pretty much the end of it, definitely making sure that everything is on point is what we've been doing. We've been planning, we've been going into it. So even in the events, when you look at the marginal ratings, making sure, one, your equipment is all set. Faction bonuses remain effective. So make sure that you are equipping your faction bonuses with your gear when you go ahead and gear up everybody. Signature items, all signature items and their abilities will be retained, meaning that the more signature items you have, the higher you have them, they are going to be retained. Elder Tree as well. Current Elder Tree levels and virtue abilities will be retained. Remember back days ago, weeks ago, when the Abyssal Expedition came out, when the Vaults of Time came out, we said to go Celerity. Celerity was the tree that people were going, that was really pushing the envelope. Once you built the Celerity tree, put a little bit in the substance. That way you could really go ahead and make sure that you are as powerful as possible for the Abyssal Expedition, because just like everything in this game, it takes time and it builds. It builds over time. So if you're taking towns earlier, if you're taking villages earlier, if you're taking cities earlier, you are going to start getting artifacts or get relics on an earlier. You're going to start getting more essence earlier. So the more that, again, you're putting into this, the more you get out. As we know with the vault, even looking here, we have 4 more days, 20 hours. This is the final kill. This is the 5th kill, so we will be completely done on this one. Just like we went over a second ago, all the heroes are geared out with what they have. All the faction gear that I have on this account is placed into the heroes. All the signature items that I've been able to use are built with the heroes that we have. Our Elder Tree has been completely respec'd. I cannot go above 38 because my tree is only 48. So 10 levels below 38 is where we're at. 33 for the substance tree. Because I do not have Isold right now, I will not be able to do the crazy high boss damage, but we do have the substance tree and we do have the Celerity tree, which I'll be able to do a lot of damage in, because again, not having Isold, very beneficial in this one. So looking here, we've already done 4 minutes left on the leaderboard in total damage. When you look at the damage leaderboards, Hashmira has done 21 billion damage. I don't have the Iran skin yet. Unfortunately, we're waiting till we're done. So essentially, everyone in the guild, as you can see here, most of the militia, some of them have prints just out of naturally taking them, but most of the players are all Duke all the way down, because we are waiting for this moment. We didn't want to go ahead and spend our energy into the teams that we were not going to kill. As soon as this is over, we're ensured all of the players we're going to go through and we're going to get Duke for each other. It's really easy to take cities down when you have multiple players. So if I have a player that can come in, take out the first team, different player take out the second team, third player, I can come in, take out the large city, essentially claiming the large city right there, and then just dropping the city. And you can find a city that's actually easier. Usually last time we used a wilder city, as you can see here, with different death ambush, different nullified events, or debuffs is what I'm looking for. I have 3 mythic in Celerity, 1 in support. Warrior Tree is level 4 with 1 legendary relic. So looking at the Celerity tree, Celerity, I have 4 of 6. As you can see here, all Celerity heroes. Kelthar, I do not have yet. I don't have him built. So as you can see, full out Celerity is what I went. And then I also did go Substance. Substance, this is the only one that we really need. Top left is the one because you want both the insight and you want the tenacity. Those are the two things you're really looking for. Yeah, you need Isold or Might is pointless. If you don't have Isold, there's no reason to get Might. Saurus alone, there's no reason to build actually this whole entire Might tree if you don't have Isold. And with the furniture, you have to have Isold with the furniture. If you do not have Isold's 3-set bonus, 3-piece bonus for his furniture, you will not be effective. The mage tree, I did not build at all other than level requirement. Same with the tanking tree. Again, I went all celerity and all substance to go ahead and get my 5 relics there. But now for the rest of the Abyssal Expedition, I would just go celerity because these are where my heroes are at. So we just got a couple more minutes here, which less than 2. So on day 1, looking at the map itself, day 1, we actually went through 2 different gates. We went through a gate here and then actually a gate right down here. What we do is just like water, so well planned, is once everyone connected and hit the boss, we just fanned out from the entire boss. Once the boss was defeated, we went through the gate, did the exact same thing. We did 100% straight line right to the next boss. Once we hit the next boss, exactly that. As soon as we smacked that next boss, we fanned out, saved up our energy. Same thing. Once we got through that second gate, we shot straight to the third boss, which we went to Cain. Once we hit Cain, we fanned out from there. As you can see, the only outliers here are the Town 5s. So at this point, Town 5 should definitely be the only thing that you possess short of the movement tiles, which we save 2 to 4 out of our 40 lands for the movement tiles is what we want to use, because essentially these paths have to be maintained. And this is where guilds and this is where players fall apart. If you look at the tracks that are maintained, you have to keep them connected. It only takes one person to simply break one of these to not allow your players to get through, meaning that they're going to be stuck further back in the map than they should be because players broke the chain when it's going back. So you have to maintain the chain. I'm in another Abyssal Expedition right now, and a lot of players broke the chain. Some of the players are back further than they need to be. So as you can see, we are getting into the attack right now. So we will go ahead, we will hop right in because we're thinking there he is up, that he is going to die relatively quick. Remember, we're just focusing on the boss. So looking at our formations, we're gonna do AE1, which I do not personally have much stamina. I have been spending it on all of the bosses in here. So first attack, we'll just go ahead and run through. We did run Taylene in here because we do have the celerity tree to hopefully keep these heroes alive a little bit. And here we go. We will see exactly how well we do with the stamina we have. If you guys haven't seen, Theowen was doing really well. So 276. So like I said, without having Saurus, without having Isold, not doing that much damage, but we will continue to push with everything we have. We'll use all of our stamina. We'll go ahead and try to get this boss down as soon as possible. Once we're out of stamina with our 2 teams, we'll actually take a look at the rest of the guild, see how well they are doing. Which we could have probably went to twins on this one. Might have been a better bet, but that's okay. Because even here, that is right there, 290 million on that attempt, which is awesome. 566 million in total. We'll swap to our second team. We'll go ahead and swap them in really quick. So by the next time that we do the Abyssal Expedition, we will have Isold completely built. I know we are really close right now. So even this team, only 122. Celerity team not doing that much damage overall. And remember, these battles cost 48. They cost 48 stamina, meaning that in a whole entire day, so if you attack the boss in an entire day, you only get 2 attacks. That's it. So saving teams and saving other formations are vital. So as you can see, that is our 4 attacks that we have. We're just going to swap in straight up Rangers for whoever we have left. As you can see, a lot of heroes we still need to really build here, but we are going to push everything we can on this boss. Any little bit damage helps. Yeah, we figured that we would destroy this. Hopefully, that's why we're getting in our attacks as fast as we can tonight, because we know, so even though I'm not doing the most attack, that's 1 billion damage right there. And some of the other players I know are doing multiple crazy billion damage, which we'll look at here as soon as this team is gone. So let's take a look at it. So right now it is at 622 billion damage. That's right. He has 622 billion hit points. So this is already down 100 billion. So looking at the record here, 1.3 billion there, 1.1 billion there, 1.6 billion there. Hashmira 1.6 billion damage as they continue to absolutely destroy this boss. 1.5, 1.3. Let's look at some of the formations that we are using here. As you can see, it does lag out pretty bad. This is the Isold formation. So Isold and Grez, look at that. 1.32 billion damage. That is billion. Wow, that is crazy. As you can see, the rest of the team is there just for support. Rowan is there for support, keeping them up. Twins is there for the haste. Warwick is there for the debuff. Grez for the ads. And of course, Isold, which is the absolute monster here. And as you can see, the warrior tree is 99, level 99 warrior tree, level 99 substance tree. So it's a completely max out on Chico. Shinuki, again, running the comp. Now this time they swapped out Grez with Saurus. If you look there, 289 million, 854 million damage because we don't have the furniture quite as high on him. And swapping Grez for Isold, as you can see. So we're hoping about a 30-minute kill here is what we're thinking. We'll go through looking at Feltos. Feltos, 955 million. So almost breached 1 billion damage. And that's where it really makes a difference, because if you look, his tree is 106. The cap is 96, because remember, 10 levels under the tree, it is where it is at. Which heroes have you chosen? Zephyriel or Lakrita? Lakrita, absolutely. Zephyriel, a lot of players have used Zephyriel. Very disappointed with Zephyriel overall. As you can see here, I think it lagged out again. This is what kept happening time after time yesterday. When we were attacking the mini bosses, they were 100% lagging out, just like this, and it would actually restart the game itself. So I believe it might be stuck, which I figured this was going to happen. So people are actually getting stuck. And there we go. It actually closed it out. And it will go ahead and reload the client. Why do you keep saying billion? Because we're at 225 billion. Some of them have an M, some of them have a B with 1 billion. So looking here, the health bar is at about probably 60% already. 455 left, which it is dropping very, very quick. Yeah, closing in on 1 trillion damage now. Because even looking, once the boss is released, the leaderboards do light up with the total damage. Right here, we are close to 1 trillion. That is right, 1 trillion damage as this goes ahead and updates. As you can see, the other guilds, 675, 675, all the way down to right here. It looks like guild number 7 killed it. Guild number 8 and 9 are still on him, but still in first place at this point. 421 left. Oh, I know, Prodigy. My accent for where I'm from, how I pronunciate words, I have heard about from day one. Do you talk to another YouTuber of AFK Arena? Yeah, I mean, I've talked to Vulcan. I've talked to Linker. I've talked to Nero. I've talked to pretty much everyone that does YouTube, that we've done videos. We've talked about collaborations. We've done a couple. A couple that we've talked about. I'm actually going to be doing a podcast, my first ever podcast, pretty soon with Linker, which would be very, very nice. So as you can see here, 370 billion left. So he is definitely going down. And again, the records just grow. 1.7 from Sepp. Sepp has been absolutely vital. Both Sepp, Fear Isaac, Newton, a lot of other players have been absolutely vital to getting this done today. Overall, just because of their leadership and their skills that we've seen. Like I said, from day one, we planned, even before the Abyssal expedition dropped, we planned on how we were going to run this, what it was going to look like, even down to which bosses we were going to fight, what team comps were working, just always going and sharing all the information that we get. October, they're doing a lot of damage. Here he's going with Saurus and he's going with Isold, which is the recommended comp. So if you guys have not killed Goalless yet, or if you're on Goalless, or if you're looking to kill him multiple times, these are the team comps that the top players are using. S-Motor, as you can see, exact same. So we have Saurus, we have Isold, we have Warwick. Warwick, they kind of toyed around with changing out Warwick a bit. Found that he was the most effective using him was Warwick. Warwick came out to be the best. So let's look at a couple big numbers here. Chafin is doing right there almost 1 billion damage, 948 million on there. Isold absolutely just destroying the bosses, which is crazy because if you think to prior to Oak Inn, prior to the Whale Inn, nobody ever used Isold. Nobody ever cared to use Isold. The hero was not even talked about. Boom, Lilith drops the furniture and bam, he is a hero that everybody is just frantically building because of the damage that he puts out is absolutely insane because he has no hard scale. So by that, when you look at his 1% damage that he actually gets, there's no end to it. So even here, 1.1, Matos doing a ton of damage there, running the same team comp that we're seeing again and again. Only variation that we're seeing in here is some of the players that are running with running Grez. But even looking there, doing a ton of damage, fully maxed out, 111 tree. We got 101 in might, 101, 101. 101's across the board right there. And I know if you look, the numbers are just absolutely being destroyed as the numbers come in and are going down. It is absolutely crazy to see, but super stoked. We got lucky on, I believe, the third Devourer. We killed it relatively quick through planning. We pulled ahead of the number 2 because when we actually killed the first Goalless, we were not the first guild to kill Goalless. We were actually the second, and we knew we had to make up some ground. So we really planned, again, on a daily basis to take Goalless down. And as you can see, the numbers are changing, even though the rest of it seems to have lagged out for a second time here. And this is what we've been dealing with since it has happened. Yes, we set alarms. My alarm clock was on. I told my wife what we were doing, that we were planning to, I was planning to live stream this. We've been talking about it from the beginning, about live streaming one, which I wanted to live stream, which again, it dropped us out. And that time it kicked us out totally. So we'll just have to reload it really quick. Are you ready now for a Clan Casuals 4? Wolf Gamer, whatever comes. Absolutely love AFK Arena. It is such a cool game. If you guys have not seen the Markiplier ads, or if you haven't seen the Elijah Wood ads, has brought a flood, an absolute flood of brand new players to AFK Arena, which is very, very cool. The more that we put into this game, the more that players that focus on this, and this was the big reason why a lot of people say, how am I in casuals? Newton came, we talked for a little while, the content creation, bringing a new audience to it, doing the YouTube videos, getting the information out there was what we wanted to really happen when I came to casuals, and I think I've done an okay job with it. Not perfect. YouTube we're getting used to, but as you can see here, we have 72 or 70, 69. The numbers are just being destroyed. Tailene skin going to be free. I'm assuming it's going to be free just because that is how they've been doing with a lot of skins. I hope they give us a way to earn it, which a little disappointed overall with us just because we did the Tailene skin. She is probably one of the best characters, one of the best, not only characters, but looks definitely the coolest pretty much out of any of the heroes. So to get her with a reskin, I don't know what they're going to do. It'd be cool if they did something with blue flames. I don't know if they did it with angel wings. I don't know exactly what they're going to do with her, but it is almost down, guys. Here it is. Last 35 billion. Wow. So we are getting really close. And also from this, we're going to get a lot of cards, a flood of 30 legendary cards into the trade shop. So we'll have a lot of things to look at as soon as this is done. Yes, I think with all of the players that are coming in, the Tailene skin needs to be free to play. But again, 19, look at that, 19 billion, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, just like that. We're seeing the final push here of the boss battle. 11, he doesn't even have time to pop back up in the screen before it's absolutely destroyed. For a second time, or in a third time, fourth and fifth time. This is the fifth time, and he will be completely dead. Very, very nice team effort. It does literally take everyone to go ahead and get that done. So the Devourer is dead for another time, and now we'll just go ahead and kill out the rest of these, the 59 camps that remain, because remember, this has 60 camps. So looking here at the leaderboard, total damage, number one, look at that, 395 billion damage overall, led by Hashmira. There it is, 43. Wow, Seth 38, 34, 33, 33, 33. As you can see, a lot of players kind of in that 30 plus range, but definitely Hashmira rocking it absolutely out of the park with 43 billion in Sep. Again, big shout out to Sep, did so much to make this happen, as well as Fear's Isaac. So absolutely destroyed. If you don't have Isold, build Isold now, just like we said before with building Saurus. Build Saurus, build Isold. They are heroes, and there it is. The kill is done for the 5th Devourer. Wow, so absolutely crazy. So the accolades will be right here once we defeat all of the enemies. Yeah, Hap and Sep are absolutely crazy. What's going on, SonoRez? Yeah, so that is it. He is down right there, the Devourer damage. I believe for the pigs, theirs is not up for, I believe it's a couple more hours so they can actually kill it for the 5th time. So we do have a little bit of time until theirs will pop up. Undoubtedly, they will come in 2nd place because I believe even the casuals too, I think they have a pretty long reset timer on theirs. They were a little bit behind, but like I said, we started in 2nd. We did not pull the first kill on Golas. Even looking at the leaderboard, we were the 2nd. So we were the 2nd right here to kill the Devourers, but we came back. We were worried with Pigs getting it down first that they were actually going to be able to kill him first, which on the 3rd, Golas is where we caught up and we got through there. We made the final push. We beat the 3rd boss in record time. I believe it was like 35 minutes that we completely took him out, while reserving stamina to go ahead and do a push on number 4 and number 5. So very, very impressed with overall with casuals. Amazing to see. Amazing teamwork to see. Yeah, that is crazy. So essentially what we did with the heroes is coming in with celerity teams. So just a quick summary. Celerity teams, we came in all celerity teams. So when you got 10 heroes at the beginning, went all celerity teams from the start. From there, when we unlocked the third team, meaning your 15 team, so this one down here, we went with the boss killing comp, which we didn't know the big difference in the boss killing comp would be Grez. Grez was a very, very big change. Once we popped Grez in there, Grez did a lot of damage. Saurus, Isolde did a lot of damage. Overall, from there, the rest of the teams were just made up from heroes. On this account, we used Substance and I used Celerity because, again, those are the two relics that I built. Next go around, it'll be the same. As far as I know, we're going to go Celerity. There'll be a lot of guides out. Big shout out to White Sushi for all the things he does for this game. I've covered a lot of his guilds. I get a lot of information from his guilds. They're already killed the flags. Yes, it is definitely getting there. It goes down quick. A lot of times there it is, 2. So having everybody up when it came up, the last 2 are being killed right now. And that will be the final kill. When you scroll, as you see, it scrolls away from Goalless. But he will just die in just a moment when the flags are done. My total damage, Alex, is absolutely horrible. I'm down towards the bottom because of Isolde. I do not have an Isolde. I don't have his furniture, which I know last stream, if you guys joined me yesterday for the live stream, I know we have a couple. I'm down. I'll start on the bottom. There we go. So this one, 1.7 billion damage is what we pulled. Again, very almost dead last. Overall, not too impressed with my damage, but I know I need Isolde. This one, we actually started out a little bit slow, just for the simple fact, when I started, we were right here. Me and Olivia were both in this very, very top corner. We moved all the way over here to this boss. Early, the connection was broke. So very, very early, we had to work a long ways going around here to actually get back to the main camp. So a little communication at the beginning. Once we got over the communication, absolutely stayed with the team, stuck together, got him down, which I believe we have 2 camps left. They're still being attacked. The camps bug out. So Pi is on one. We've seen day after day, which 1 camp left, that the camps have bugged out when players are attacking them, which not even finding the 1 camp that's still up, maybe just the one that Pi is on. Yes, Isolde, 3 of 9, without a doubt. I need 2 copies, I believe, and there it is. Boom! All camps have been eradicated. As you can see here, the reset timer will zoom in for this one. As you can see, so there is no more Goalless. That is it. He is dead. He is dead for good. That is the reset timer. So we have 1,391 hours until he resets. So there we go. We got the Alkalades, which we're not going to complete right now. I think we're going to wait because essentially at the end, they're going to go ahead and give us Dragon Crystals, meaning that if we go ahead and redeem that, well, nope, they're going to go ahead and redeem it. I thought we were waiting for it for a minute. So let's see what we got here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 chests of red chests. So four rows of red chests. Very, very cool. I want to see the heroes though. Oh, look at this. Namora, Brutus, Rowan. All right, so Rowan's a good one there. Astrilda, Thane, Isabella, but look at that. Mahira, Aziz, and Athalia. That's twice that we have gotten Aziz. Both times we killed him. We got Zolrath and Aziz last time. We got Aziz, Athalia, and Mahira now. Very, very nice. And look at the furniture. So we got Nakaruru's furniture, Yukio's furniture, Athalia's furniture, which she's in there. We got a piece for Taylene, Baden, Theowen, Gorvo. Overall, in my opinion, in the militia trade, I think the items are too expensive. I think it is far, far too expensive because these are $50 each. So essentially, if you do want to buy a piece that's in here or even have an opportunity to bid on a piece, it is $50 per piece. These, there was no bidder on, so they're going to global. And then these are items currently being sold at global, including Nara. And these are items that we've actually bought. As you can see, a lot in there. So very, very cool. I absolutely love Nakaruru. One of my favorite heroes with Rowan. Militia trade, we got a couple more chests. We got a lot more chests in here. So we'll do our random picks here. And then we will conclude at 55. Look at that. Oh, 77 was number one. But we have been accumulating a lot of these, and as items are going to the global auction house and as they are selling on the global auction house, again, we get 1/70th. They give you a random percentage of the sale of the item, because you can actually look at the details, and it shows you on there how many dragon crystals are there. Are you going to do free-to-play stream? I will. I still have my free-to-play account. I believe I'm in chapter 24 right now. It is on the test server, so we kind of do both. Between the free-to-play account and the pay-to-win account. The free-to-play account I absolutely love. Once they come out with some new content, which is coming soon, I will definitely. What do you think is the best collabs in AFK Arena? What do you mean, Kwam? So 26 there. 10 more. So we're up to 500. So not too bad. 551. Got a couple more there. We still have a couple more chests too. So 61 there. Very nice. Little number there. 29. 26 on that one. And just a couple chests left. We are good. See, next event, the Chinese will come back. Yeah, they're definitely doing well. I was super, super impressed. That is why I wanted to live stream this tonight. I knew everyone was up. All the alarms were set. Everything was ready to go. Everyone was ready to go. Very, very big congrats to casuals. And we're up to almost 800 bound, which is awesome. I'm just saving at this point for Stargazer cards. But we definitely already have 800 bound dragon crystals and a ton of stuff that is going up to auction very, very shortly, which is very cool. Amazing, amazing work. Wow. And there it is, total damage. Again, 1,395,000,000,000 damage done to the boss. Absolutely crazy the amount of damage that you guys can put out. And again, it takes an insane amount of coordination, planning, everything to get this done. To get it done at this level is absolutely amazing. So we will continue at this point. We will just get everyone the Prince titles. So we'll hop on, we'll take out the T8s that we need to get everyone the title, and that will be it. We will have all kinds of princes coming out of the guild, which is awesome. Yep, 309 furniture for Isold. DJ someone I've seen a lot in Legend. Yes, he is absolutely. DJ is always in the top with everybody. I mean, even when you look down the board of the absolutely amazing players, Crad 34, what's that, billion? 34 billion damage, 33, 33, 32, even going down the line. I mean, an absolute amazing kill for everybody. So thank you very much for joining me for the live stream tonight. It is already midnight here, but we got it done. So that is it. He is dead for the last time. How is your essence in an hour? 9,200. If you see right here, this is the most essence that I've had overall. So 9,200. Did you all stall on T8s for Prince? Yes, we did. Everybody did. So if you look down the militia itself, not very many princes. The only people who got to Prince is the few players that we needed to actually move into areas to take the T8s. So we did completely stall with the T8s. We didn't even bother with them. We stayed at 5, 6, 7s is where everybody is at. Like I said, a few players did take T8s, but overall did not. And yes, we can collect the Iran skin. Oh, I'm not a Prince yet. I still need the T8. I don't have a T8, so we cannot collect the Prince skin or the Iran skin yet. It is not Prince, but we just need one more. I got to get the last ones done, which I will do tomorrow. Then we'll check out the Iran skin. Very, very excited to complete it. Just have to work with your the militia that you're in. What's the reason for that? To save food? Yes, to save energy. Energy is the biggest reason why, because T8s take a ton of energy. Not only a ton of energy to attack the T8s, most of the time for stamina, you're going to use It's not going to be for any of these. It's not going to be 1, 2, 3. Okay, you took it out. Usually you're going to use between 2 players or 3 players, roughly using, let's say 5, 10, maybe even 15 heroes to get T8s down. And again, huge just dump of stamina is essentially what it's going to be. Now, we still have 4 days. We have 4 days left of the expedition. We don't have anything else to do but go ahead and get prints for everybody. So we'll be completely done with the T8s. Yeah, 3 teams, 48 a pop is not worth it. You will absolutely destroy any stamina that you're getting, even as a guild as big as we are. And as you can see there, someone just dropped, so we lost a lot of the link to go ahead and take one of the T8s, which doesn't matter because the boss is already dead at this point. But again, thank you to Casuals and everyone for coming out tonight, watching us do the final defeat. There he is dead. So we get some very cool little trophies out of here. With the rewards, we get the little frame. So we'll get the little season 2 frame, the S2 frame, and also we'll get the little golden tentacle looking Hydra. So very cool. Again, thank you guys for joining me. Yep, you get about 80 stamina a day, meaning you get 2 attacks, and that's really it. So once you're to this point, you have to conserve your stamina. You have to make sure you know who you're killing, when you're killing, exactly how you're killing. If not, you're not going to be able to make it. You're not going to have enough stamina to go ahead and kill the bosses. But again, so thank you guys for joining me today. Very cool to see him actually dead for the 5th and final time. So he will not respawn. I hope you guys are enjoying the Abyssal Expedition like I am. I absolutely love the Abyssal Expedition. I think it is so very cool to see. Look forward to it every single time that we do it. Next time, I will definitely have a lot more heroes built. We'll have Abyssal built. We have Saurus built. This account, again, from the super chats, from the donations, what we get in YouTube revenue is what we put into this account. Everything that we put in there. How many relics did everyone get before attacking Goalless? Usually Pablo 5.2. 5.1 bare minimum, 5.2. If you could get higher than 5.2 in the relic, in the might comp for the relics, definitely go for it. That was kind of the switch. When you look at the boss killing comps, the Isolde and the Saurus, both of them are in there. That is where you should be putting all of your relics at this point if you are on the boss, because that is going to be the boss killing squad. In addition, the big thing we did was when we added that 3rd team, so when we added the Isolde Saurus team, that team was exclusively left just for Goalless and for bosses. That was the boss killing team. We didn't use it to move. We didn't use it on towns. We didn't use it anywhere except on bosses. What is the 5.2? So when you look at the relics themselves, the 5.2 is just the relics. So when you look here, for instance, 5 is the level. So right here, my substance is 5. This is 5.1 because I have 1 relic under the substance. There's a order to get these, which is the top left. This is the most beneficial. Same with the celerity. The top left, kind of this overlying arc, is the way that you should choose your relics. This one I picked up just by chance. I got a legendary relic, so I was early enough to go ahead and pick this one up. But looking at it, making sure, so 5.1, if I had this one unlocked, I'd have essentially 5.2, so level 5, 2 relics, when you're building the relics. But as you can see here, look at the bonus that it gives you for your combat rating. Attack increase by 2,244.99%. Very powerful. So again, thank you guys for joining me tonight for the Goalless kill. That is the 5th and final kill. So absolutely destroyed him. Super impressed with Casuals. Definitely wanted to live stream it for you guys. A lot of people had been saying on kill 3, kill 4 to live stream it. Thank you. Big shout out again to Casuals and to Sepp, Fear Isaac, and Newton, as well as me and everyone else that made this possible. Very cool to see. So again, thank you guys for joining me. And as always, thank you guys for watching.